hi, is tell everybody where I got this shirt.
Yes, please.
Because I know everybody's like, that's Amy, you look so cool. Is that as soft as it looks?
It looks very soft.
Okay, yes, it is very soft. It's like the perfect lightweight material. And of course, it has the other ship design on it.
I love it.
I could do their commercials. Actually, this is sponsored by The Other Ship.
Yes.
The Everything Podcast with a wrestling lean. I just made up their new tagline.
That was really good. I thought you were actually saying their actual tagline until you were like throwing a little bit of Amy into it.
But I love their podcast and I love them. They are so witty and so funny. Last week, Katie, and I don't think I even told you this, I listened to the episode that they did and they had, oh my gosh, the Tokyo Monster. Like, he's a wrestler. Wait, I might be saying his name wrong. Hang on. They're going to be like, what, did you really listen? I really did, though. And this guy was a professional wrestler.
What?
Yeah, they're getting cool guests. And Drew kind of steered the ship on that one. And I loved the questions he was asking.
Okay.
It was such a good one. What'd I say?
You said Tokyo Lizard?
No, Tokyo Lizard! No, the Tokyo Monster.
Tokyo Monster! I was close.
I think I said that, but I don't know. Play the tape back.
Okay.
But if you don't listen or follow them, please go listen to their podcast. Go to their Facebook page.
Oh my gosh, they're so funny.
Did you see the one about the Thanksgiving dinner?
No.
Oh god, they just post the funniest stuff.
They do. There's in their comments. They're just as funny.
I live for them. Can I get a mention this week, Drew? Come on, I haven't gotten a mention in a while. And also follow Hick Hogan's page. Have you seen his stuff come across?
Yes, and I have questions, and maybe the mystery is part of it. But
oh yeah, I think so.
I think it's funny.
Do you remember when I went to the Triple X restaurant with Drew and his friend? That was the friend.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's a character. He's a great guy. I recommended the potato salad while we were there. Neither one of them liked it.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. But yes, please. They show us so much love.
They really do.
Oh my God.
They are, I feel like, just as much a part of this podcast as we
I
are.
love them.
Yeah, they're really great.
It makes me just so appreciative for the friends that I have because, like, you would cheerlead me on like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
My friend Chrissy, Star, but I love how they just cheer, like, are in our corner.
Yes.
And pull for us and say, yeah, you guys are good. I don't know. Don't hurt our feelings. But just to have somebody bring you up like that. It's amazing. I love it.
Especially when they've been doing it for a little bit longer than we have, and they clearly have more streams or, streams is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
right?
streams and they're getting cool guests on, and they're still like, don't forget about what's the vibe with Katie and Amy. Yeah, please don't. Come on.
Please. Gosh, we're really funny too.
Yes, the vibe today in Indiana is gorgeous weather.
It's a little chillier than I thought.
I love it. I love it. The sun is shining. It's like a crisp breeze in my hair.
Those sunglasses you came in with.
I was feeling cool today.
I mean, you were looking pretty cool.
I was feeling cool. And I was even strutting around the gas station like, is anyone going to tell me I look pretty today?
I mean, the gas station's the perfect place for it to happen.
That's why I had my self-esteem was like.
Did anybody?
No, but they were probably too intimidated. Probably. I had on the other shirt. Right. I had on cool shades.
I mean, look at your hair.
I know.
Looking very full.
I had a bouffant going. They were like, oh, she's definitely taken, which I'm not. So, DMs are open.
One day, we're going to introduce you guys to Gary.
Oh, yes.
Gary is Amy's potential future husband, although she's still taking applications. She's keeping our options open.
Out of him right before we started today.
And he's still in love with you.
Good. That's the way I like it. Quiet, Gary. Yeah, we'll show you Gary. Maybe at the end of this clip, I could do a picture with Gary.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Gary and Amy. sitting in a tree.
I hope you can have Gary's face right there.
Forget it. We'll take a picture of you guys kissing. It's fine.
We're so in love.
Okay, I want to tell you about Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law real quick.
I have no idea because I've been on another rabbit hole, fully engulfed. So please tell me some other stuff that's going on in the world.
I don't have a ton of information. This was just like a little snippet that I found on Facebook that I was like, I wonder if Amy has heard about this, because you know we are semi-supporters of Mitch McConnell.
Just for this,
just
alone.
Yeah, just for the GIFs.
We're in it for the GIFs.
That's about it. But I didn't know he has a billionaire sister-in-law.
So he married into money.
Yeah.
Or is it his brother's wife?
It's his sister, I think it's his wife's sister.
Okay. He married into money.
Yes. This woman, I'm now seeing conflicting information. Her name was either Angela or Elaine. Sorry, I didn't get that down. But a little bit of background on her. She was the transportation secretary from 2017 to 2021 under Trump's administration. Okay. So transportation secretary. She was also part of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Okay. We're understanding there's a lot to do with cars and roads and being safe. Tell me why this woman died.
Old age?
No.
A terrible disease?
Nope.
She drank the water in Michigan?
Close. Very, sadly.
Tell me.
She actually drowned. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. It says she tragically drowned in a pond at her Texas ranch after putting her Tesla in reverse. When they tried to get in and break the glass was too strong and they couldn't get her out, so she drowned. Tell me how a woman who is on the leadership for the entire country for car safety and traffic safety dies in her vehicle.
Ooh, the irony.
The irony.
Oh my gosh.
That was unbelievable.
That's traumatic. But the whole time you're telling the story, I'm going through the time that I was bullied into driving a Tesla.
Oh,
they're not easy.
They're not.
And then I was convinced was there a camera watching the water slowly fill up?
Oh, gosh.
Because those things are...
I mean, if she's a billionaire, she's probably got
everything.
One of the tip-top Teslas out there.
I mean, they're hard to drive, but if I owned one...
And you drove it regularly?
I feel like I wouldn't drive it into the pond.
Reverse it into a pond and... On your own property? What?
I could start some conspiracy theories.
Please.
Okay, the first rumor I'm going to start is the government hacked her Tesla, and she was just trying to go get her poodle groomed.
Oh.
And they threw it in reverse and killed her.
I mean, that sounds like a plausible theory just because she worked for the government, but what would she have done to make them want to kill her?
I haven't gotten that deep into the conspiracy because I've been on another topic that we're going to talk about later in the episode. But yes. Did you have something else to tell me?
I have one more. We're going to keep it on the conspiracy trend because I'm sensing that's the vibe today.
The vibe is conspiracy.
Conspiracies. Tell me your conspiracy on this one.
Okay.
You heard about the Alaskan, I think it was an Alaskan airline that was mid-flight when the emergency door blew off?
No, I have not.
Excuse me?
No, I've not heard about that. I try to stay on...
This was like a month ago.
I try to keep my finger on the pulse of all that's going on. But there's a lot going on. I can't be everywhere.
Fair enough. Anyways, that's pretty much what happened.
Okay. Did anybody get sucked out?
There was a kid sitting right there. He did not get sucked out. His mom grabbed him. They moved seats.
Moms are powerful.
Moms are powerful.
Moms are like, gravity, nothing. That's my son.
You better sit in your seat right now, mister.
Oh my God.
But wait, because where the conspiracy comes in is, so that was a Boeing 747, because I'm a pilot and all.
Boeing 747s are notorious for having safe doors, typically.
So you would think.
Yeah, I would think.
But one man recently testified in court that he tried to warn the company of these things. And why was it a couple days later he was found dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his vehicle?
That's crazy too. And that'll just be the end of it, sadly. Because how many people end up dead that whistleblowers?
Right.
It's crazy.
A lot of people said that company has a lot of ties to the military. It pretty much, the bottom line is you don't testify against the military.
Not if you don't want to eat a bullet.
No.
Man. All allegedly, of course. We'd like to stay safe. And
that's right.
For the record, I would never hurt myself.
Same.
I know Katie wouldn't either.
Same.
Oh my gosh.
So just a couple of mini conspiracies.
Those are pretty heavy, though.
I mean, they're pretty heavy, and they both have to do with, or both have connections to our government, which is also kind of creepy. But let's forget about the United States government for an hour.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Nothing would make me happier.
Same.
Maybe let's move to the other side of the world.
Let's cross the pond, shall we?
Chip, chip, cheerio.
Yes, here we come. Here we come.
And let's just take a minute to talk about this photo.
Photogate.
And family. The Kate-spiracy.
The Kate-spiracy.
That's all over the internet.
Yeah, it is huge.
I mean, if you haven't heard about it or seen it, I would assume that you are living with no cell service like Amy was 8 months ago.
Yes, yes. And even if you have been keeping up, please watch this video. We're going to break down the different theories that are, what's going on, first of all.
Exactly.
What we know for a fact. And then the different conspiracy theories and kind of where we're landing on those.
Oh.
And please comment below what you think is going on.
Yes.
I can't wait till it unfolds.
I mean, I wish this would have been on our predictions.
I know. I was actually going to suggest we touch base on our predictions, but maybe we could do that for next week. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we should. So I do kind of have a little bit of a timeline.
Okay.
Of to how we landed here at this photo. And I know it's pretty small, but of course I'll make it larger for our viewers.
Of course.
But in my opinion, you know when this started?
Tell me, when do you think it started?
September 8th, 2022.
Really?
I do.
Okay. This is a new thing I haven't heard, so.
Maybe not full on Kate-spiracy, but I think this is when things kind of started going south.
Tell me everything.
Well, that just so happens to be the day that Queen Elizabeth died.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know if she was the longest reigning woman in power, but we all know she was very young when she took over the throne. And she lived until she was, I mean, damn near 100. Come on.
And just was like, I'm keeping this power the whole time.
Right. And then the minute a man gets put in charge,
dun dun.
Look where we find ourselves.
It's a mess. Right from even before that, when Meghan and Harry were like, this is uncomfy. I'm out.
We got a bad feeling, guys.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. So Queen gone.
And they're like, who better to put in charge than this old guy who's ready to croak?
He's something. How old is King Charles?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Take a little goog.
Prince Charles. King Charles. 75 years old.
That's not that old.
I mean, we talked about Mitch McConnell a little while ago.
But listen, I do plan to be full on retired by 75.
Oh, you're a woman, though. It's different.
Oh. Should I retire sooner or later?
No, I'm saying you'll keep your wits about you for longer.
Oh, I hope so.
Sorry, guys, but our brains develop faster and they last longer.
Okay, that's good to hear.
In my opinion.
Oh, this is not a medical...
I mean, I didn't say I was a doctor.
I believe you. I'm on board.
So, yeah. Queen Elizabeth passes away. King Charles, they have his coronation, and he is the ruler.
Do you think anything happened between that point and December 28th, when was the last time we've seen Kate Middleton?
I tried to find... I searched to see if there was anything in significance, and really most everything I could find is all about Harry and Meghan, because they've left and they did a Netflix special and they did a book, and so
I'm surprised because for a while I was like, please stop talking, Harry and Meghan. Please
yes,
stop talking. I've everything I know about you has been against my will.
I knew you were going to say that.
And now I'm full. I reject your energy. But now when I want him to be like, Kate's fine,
right,
or we're scared, they're saying nothing.
Yes, okay, let's circle back to that, because I got a couple of notes in here. Why are they saying nothing? But I know you said December 28th, but I saw something that said, let's start this at December 22nd.
Okay. 3
days before Christmas, Kate and William announced that they were going to plan a trip to Italy at the beginning of the year. Why would you say that you're going to take a trip if you plan a surgery?
Right. So we didn't know that at that point. They planned this trip. We still don't know it, December 28th. Then January, do you have that date? 17th, they announced the princess is taking some time off from her royal duties to recover from abdominal surgery. We expect a full return by Easter. So why would you have a planned abdominal surgery and a trip to Italy planned? You wouldn't. So that's already what they think we were stupid. We weren't going to be like, what about that?
Right.
She couldn't have done it soon. But also, a lot of the things I'm seeing from nurses are amazing, I think. They're super smart. They're usually mean, but they're super smart. Have been saying they can't even think of an abdominal surgery that takes that long. As you know, my Aunt Kim had open heart surgery.
Right.
They were putting fake parts in and opening her chest.
Yeah.
Touching her heart. There's a FedEx guy here.
Here with my Chewy order.
And was home in 3 days. 3 days from open heart surgery. So what abdominal surgery takes from January 17th until Easter?
Right. How? And I even tried Googling different abdominal procedures to see that I couldn't find anything that would take that long for anybody, any normal person to need time, that much time.
Cannot think of it. So, and on top of that, reports are saying Prince William has went to the hospital one time to see Kate.
She didn't see her children at all?
King Charles one time, and children not at all. Today I heard the children haven't returned to school.
Oh, that's something new I have not heard.
Today it was reported that the children have not returned to school. So has anyone seen the children?
I did. Well, okay. I guess I did hear that, because I did hear somebody say that neither the princess or the kids have been seen. But that was an older video, so I hadn't really heard any updates. But something that I'm kind of stuck on is I've seen, I think, 3 different videos, and they've been from British news platforms that say on December 28th, there was an ambulance with a police escort from the palace, I think, wherever they were spending Christmas, to a nearby hospital or medical facility. But it was, nobody ever said this was...
What was the emergency? What was going on? Exactly. So that's why everybody's like, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird, and this is weird. Where's Princess Kate? So, want to throw out a theory?
Sure.
Okay.
My theory is that, I guess it's not just my theory, I didn't come up with this, but I think they're getting a divorce.
You think divorce. So she has taken the children. This looks fake. Anyway. She has taken the children and herself and has left. Do you think Prince William knows where she's at?
Oh yeah, I think everybody knows where she's at because the children are important, because they're going to be in line for the throne one day. And so I think it's going to be really important to them that they know where the family is at all times. So she'll probably still be on the royal grounds, I guess you could call it.
I see. Okay.
But I do think that they are split. They've split or are splitting currently, and they're just having trouble getting it out, basically.
Well, why was the ambulance there December 28th?
King Charles.
For King Charles.
He's sick too.
Okay. I can get behind that theory. Another theory that I've heard is that there was a domestic violence incident.
I have heard that as well.
On December 28th, and Kate had to be taken to the hospital. Both the divorce theory and the domestic violence theory kind of link back to a character we haven't mentioned in this story.
Yes.
Rose Hansberry. Lady Rose Hansberry.
Lady Rose.
What do you think about Lady Rose?
I'm not convinced. I only watched very, very minimal about that because I wasn't immediately drawn to that theory.
Okay.
But are you?
Well, I've been hearing that rumor for years.
Okay, I did see that it's been going on for years.
And usually where there's smoke, there's fire.
That's fair.
So, and I mean, for it to be going on that long, and you don't really see Rose and Kate socializing anymore,
right?
Or they're not going shopping or gardening together, whatever royals do. I don't know what royals...
Sipping tea and eating crumpets.
Yes, they have not split a crumpet in years.
I do. I mean, I guess I could see that because something that I do remember reading or hearing about was that Lady Rose, her husband, was like 25 years older than her.
Yes.
So Prince William would be closer to her age, and they may get along better. So potentially.
Yeah, I think there's an affair, or has been an affair. But the latest rumor on that is the ambulance was called that night because it was finally revealed to Kate that Lady Rose Hansberry is with child.
Oh, I've not heard this.
Of the royal seed.
Oh.
So
she has been gardening.
Yes, the royal seed is implanted.
No.
And you gotta think about Kate. She's put in all this work. I mean, she's always polished. She's the perfect princess. She's kind and she seems approachable. Like, I don't even know how she does it all.
Presents so well.
Yes. And she's like, you gotta be shitting me. And now you've got your side piece pregnant.
Right.
I think I'll just snap.
Relatable, I guess. I guess when you put it that way.
So that is one thing. That's one possibility. She is in the hospital for mental health reasons, depression, anxiety. The weight of the future thrown upon his shoulders. And her man catting around with the neighbor.
The literal neighbor.
The neighbor. Another theory that I kind of got into last night was Kate is hospitalized. There was no abdominal surgery, and it's for extreme eating disorder or bulimia. Have you heard this one?
Just once. I saw a video earlier today that somebody said that now that King Charles is sick, they're concerned about his health and they want to get Prince William and family tightened up, like ready to take over if they need to.
Healthy.
And they can't do that with Kate in that position.
Yeah. Kate, I mean, I hope that she's healthy, but that could be a real possibility. And some of the proof that they used on the internet to say this is what it is they were showing picture after picture after picture of Kate with bandages on her hands.
Yes.
Band-aids on her 2 fingers, band-aids on individual fingers, a larger bandage, a smaller bandage. There were bandages everywhere. But it was like different clips of it.
Yes.
Then this particular creator, and I don't remember who it was on TikTok, pulled up like this article written by a medical professional that says long-term bulimics will get calluses and issues with their hands from the obvious reason.
Okay. I when
I saw that, I was like, that, I mean, you got me to see.
Right, it tracks. It is almost too convenient that King Charles is sick. At the same time, all of this is going on.
No. But my theory and why I'm worried that something bad has happened to her is because at the rate that people are coming at this, it's all over the internet. It's on Yahoo. It's on TikTok. It's
everywhere.
On TMZ. It's on everything. Produce the princess.
Right.
Produce the princess. People are losing their minds. Produce the princess.
Did you see that TikTok?
Produce the princess. No, is there a TikTok like that already?
I saved it. I'll show it to you. But it's this woman, and she's like, produce that white woman.
Oh yes, I've seen that creator. I love her. Yes.
She's so funny. I saved that because I was like, maybe we should post this to our Facebook page.
Yeah. But seriously,
what would it take for her to come up for 2 minutes? Just be like, thank you so much for your concerns. Mm-hmm. Here I am. I love my family. Bye-bye.
So here's a theory I have on why she may be fine, but they can't produce her.
Okay.
She has had a facelift.
Okay. I've heard that as well.
And we all saw Madonna's fresh facelift. It did not look okay. Like, I feel like stuff's got to go down and the swelling's got to stop and stuff's got to settle. I don't know. I love a facelift.
It's got to heal, though.
If you'd like to offer me a facelift so I can experience that, I'll stay on camera.
Comment below.
So she could have had that. But, I mean, she looks great. Why would she need that?
She wouldn't. Exactly.
She can age perfectly gracefully. But, I mean, that could be. Another theory is, just like the royal family has said, it was abdominal surgery. Mm-hmm. She has long-term intestinal problems from her bulimia. This is all allegedly. And has had to get a colostomy bag.
Oh.
Have you heard this theory?
I have not.
And so that's psychological too. Like that would be hard to adjust to. But she had to have it to save her life. So she's currently kind of waiting for her healing, her true healing, her mental healing, her physical healing.
All of it.
And then she'll be back at Easter.
I think that there is, I feel like I've got several little side pieces that have happened. I want to know how you think they tie into the Kate-spiracy.
Okay.
So the first thing is, have you heard about Thomas Kingston?
Oh my gosh, we didn't even mention Thomas Kingston.
Thomas Kingston was a lord of something. There's plenty of lords and ladies all about the land.
Lords of plenty. Hello, Plenty around here.
But sadly, Thomas Kingston was found.
I don't want to be smiling while you're saying this.
I can't turn it off.
Stop
I'm
now.
sorry. He was found with a self-inflicted injury.
I know, it's not funny. Yes.
But
at his parents' house.
Yes.
After like just a day of chilling. And he'd just gotten married a couple years ago.
Right. Like still considered newlyweds almost.
And he is the ex of Kate's sister, Pippa Middleton.
But why did one of the I would have wrote it down, but one of the magazines in the UK or Britain, I don't know. I live here, okay?
Right. Sorry.
Posted a statement that something to do with Prince William had nothing to do with it, alluding to the fact.
I didn't see that, but I saw and read, and whether or not it's true or not, I don't know, that Kate and Lord Kingston, sorry, were really close friends.
Oh.
And then for her to not send well wishes or condolences, definitely didn't go to the funeral. I don't think William went to. No, he did go to that funeral.
Oh, he did. But let's talk about something else that happened the same day that Thomas Kingston was found.
Mm-hmm.
So Thomas Kingston was found, and the same day Prince William withdrew from King Constantine's, I'm going to call it a celebration of life.
Yeah.
But where I'm confused, and this really has nothing to do with Kate, is King Constantine. I looked this man up. He died like 3 years ago.
And they were just now doing his.
I mean, 3 years might be dramatic, but I'm talking it was a significant amount of time. Like, people should have mostly grieved and moved on by then. I'm sorry, but it was like they held a big celebration.
Get over it.
I can't. I'm serious though. We don't all hold giant celebrations for our family.
At my celebration of life, I want that to be like the tagline. Get over it.
Like a wedding hashtag, funeral hashtag,
Instagram hashtag get over it. It's just my urn in the background.
Everybody's taking selfies with you.
No, but seriously. Okay, that makes sense. But that was his godfather.
Right.
And so everybody expected him to be in attendance. And it almost is like he RSVP'd because it says he canceled the morning of.
See what I'm saying? This whole thing is weird. It seems suspicious to me, but again, I don't live in the British land of UK or wherever they're.
I would love to know what's going through their minds. First of all, they have to be going, where's Kate, too.
Right?
But are they also kind of like, it's 2024. Is there a royal bloodline?
Right.
Or are these just people like, you just get lucky in the birth lottery? And
I did see that they took a poll of, I almost said contestants. Contestants of their land.
Of Prince of England. Of
England.
King of England.
But 47% of people, I guess, voted that they would rather do an election like we do rather than just have people.
They're losing ground.
Right? I mean, that's almost half of the people that are just like, forget this family. What are they doing for us?
Oh. It's fun to watch. It's almost like a reality TV thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't buy into what makes them so special. That I feel like it's just an old tradition that they've managed to keep alive.
Right. It's not like the Kardashians or like a famous person. They were born into it.
Yeah. And they might be like looking at the United States like, wow, you got your nerve, lady. You think those elections are real?
They probably are.
Your president can't even form a sentence. Sorry. It's the truth.
I mean, you're not wrong, though.
What else you got?
Let's talk about the first photo that was released of Princess Kate. Now, this is allegedly a photo of her in the passenger seat of a vehicle and her mom driving.
Mm-hmm.
And I have seen a lot of things saying this picture is all wrong.
Yeah.
Too many tires. And
Right!
with how the cars line up.
Yes. 5 wheels.
Right.
I'm sorry. Is this a special royal car?
Right. Like, what's that extra wheel for?
That's what I'm saying.
But then I also heard, and I can't remember what her name is, but Kate's mom has a history of helping with PR things.
I could see that.
If she was worried, she could have been like, Kate, get in the car. We're going to go for a drive because everybody can see you, and then it'll calm down.
Right.
But, I mean...
You're the future Queen of England. We've got to get you out and about. But I'm sorry. I've seen clearer photos of Lindsay Lohan in a car.
Right!
I mean, come on.
I mean, from 10, 20 years ago, the pictures were more clear.
It's so grainy, and her and Pippa look very similar.
Yes.
So, I don't know if it was her or not.
I also saw another picture that she was in a vehicle, but her head was turned so they could just see like this.
Come on.
In the way that the picture, the picture was, it showed the car, and then through the window of the car, you could see the brick.
Mm-hmm.
But when you saw the entire picture, the brick up here outside of the car was different.
Oh my God. Yeah, that one was so obviously fake. And honestly, if I think about the photo with Mom and Kate, that's fake.
Oh, for sure.
That's fake too.
It's too grainy. But let's bring us to this picture.
This kind of is what really just everybody
Oh, yeah,
exploded.
for sure. This was the UK Mother's Day.
Yeah, what day is UK Mother's Day?
March 10th.
Okay.
Or last Sunday. I guess it's probably a Sunday like it is here.
Yeah.
But they posted this picture and so many things. First off, they say that Prince William took that.
He really got those kids laughing so hard.
They're so grateful to see their dad with their mom, and everybody's so happy.
He must be the funniest dad in the whole land.
God, what's that like?
What's a serious dad like?
What's a dad like? Oh,
that's our question. Dad, if you're watching, comment below.
Prove it.
We get too much joy out of our trauma.
So a couple of things that people have pointed out. Charlotte's wrist. If you look at the picture, obviously this is
I wouldn't have noticed
difficult.
that.
It's very blurred and it does look edited.
Like there's just it goes hand to arm.
Right.
No tiny little wrist.
People have also said that, I don't know which kiddo this is, but the pattern on his sweater doesn't match up.
Okay.
I also saw somebody say that in 2016, Princess Kate graced the cover of Vogue. And if you line that picture up over this one and then slowly take that one away, it matches perfectly. So somebody could have just like taken their faces and slapped them on this body. People are also saying, which I don't know if I could agree with this one, but that her arms are unnaturally long because of how they're wrapped around her children.
Those children are tiny. You could do that.
Literally, that's what
and they're like half on her lap.
Oh, but one of the biggest thing is she's not wearing her wedding ring.
I know it.
So either she's really not wearing it, and why? Why would the princess be seen without her wedding ring?
For William to take a photo of her.
Right. Or these aren't even her hands.
Right.
It's just her face, and their face is put on there.
But it was so fake that the palace put out a kill note. A kill note. It sounds so
aggressive.
It wasn't like, please stop using our photo. They're like, kill it, bitch.
Right.
And it was killed.
It really was. Princess released a statement saying that she's just an amateur photographer and editor, and she just wanted to have a little bit of fun on Mother's Day.
Well, fun fact, did you know that in college, Princess Kate took photography and actually did her thesis.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she's not really an amateur.
Well, that tells me, that settles it in my mind then, that Princess Kate is not in any of these photos.
Right.
She didn't take them. She didn't edit them. No. Because if she's that good at photography,
who got on her X? Or was it Instagram or X that she said, sorry about that, I'm an amateur. Twitter.
What?
Twitter.
Oh, X.
I knew it wasn't clicking on the place. You said X or Instagram. Thinking you would like.
Sorry.
This is why I'm hip. I know all the
You really are. I don't know who's posting on there for her.
Right. Somebody got on one of her accounts and made this apology. Allegedly.
Did you see what all of the news stations released yesterday about Kensington Palace?
No, I guess maybe.
Kensington Palace is no longer considered a trusted source, according to global news agencies.
Oh, wow.
They won't even trust the news, the words coming directly from the palace anymore, because where's the princess?
So the worst, I mean, we have to find out soon, but the worst case scenario is something did happen that night. The ambulance came and she didn't make it.
Right.
And they're just trying to buy time. Or she did have abdominal surgery and something went wrong either during that or after that. And she's either in a medically induced coma or we've lost her.
You just reminded me of something else we haven't talked about.
Okay.
Have you seen The Spanish Reporter?
Yes, but refresh my memory.
So there was a Spanish reporter. I don't know where she was based out of, but she said that she has a trusted source that said the surgery that Kate had was not planned. So then people started doing digging. They think that I think they called it a housemaid, for the princess and the family knows this woman. Mm-hmm. So they think that she's giving her information, but then a couple of days later she said that Princess Kate is in a coma. And again, she said that it's coming from a trusted source from within the palace. But people are just kind of trying to shut her down.
If that's true, and that man is not sitting by her bed, holding her hand, letting her children speak to her, I mean, it will end the royal family.
You think so?
Oh, man. I think Americans would bully the UK into doing something. But that is the princess, like the people's princess, as they call it. A lot of people love her. They're already mad if William's hanging out with the neighbor too much.
I know. Let me ask you this. Do you think, had Princess Diana lived and Kate still met William, they're still here as a family today, that any of this conspiracy would even be going on? Had Princess Diana not
tragically passed. Gosh, I don't know.
Because I feel like it just adds so much fuel to the fire.
Mm-hmm. This is not the question you asked me, but it made me start thinking, what if Princess Diana was still alive? I think for one, her son would be behaving better.
Yes.
I think
that is true.
Because the queen kept everybody in line.
Right.
And now they don't have that womanly voice of only Kate. And she might have finally said, fuck you guys, I'm out. It is the craziest thing going on right now, just because we're catching them in so many lies that the news is saying they're not reliable.
How? I don't remember if it was a TikTok or a news article, but the king, the royal family, that they can't be charged with crimes. Maybe it's just the king.
Whoever is the queen or the king that is just like purged it.
Off with your head! Like,
About to Anne Boleyn your ass. Like, what in the world?
So I've seen people say maybe King Charles did something. Or
he would take the fall and let... Well, oh my God. There's so many... we can invent new conspiracy theories. One thing I saw, too, was... But I feel like this is kind of a huge jump, is... They called it something. I can't remember. But if something has happened to Kate, then likely Prince William would have to... I'm going to say forego, but that's not the word. Forego the placement.
Oh.
And then he could actually, like, take his kids and move away, too. And Prince Harry could be king.
Really?
And they said there's a similar Nostradamus prediction of something major in the royal family happening after the queen died.
Really? I mean, that would make sense. The woman was pretty much the glue that was holding everything together.
Clearly. I just hope the kids are okay. I really hope Kate's okay.
I hope so, too.
But regardless, she's going to have some explaining to do when she surfaces again.
I think if it is something where she's okay, like just a separation, or maybe she did have a minor surgery and just chose to stay out of the spot. Whatever it is, if she comes forward and is okay and she'll just say that, I think it'll be done with.
Yes.
But obviously, if she's not okay, then maybe they will overthrow the throne.
Yeah, forego. I said
forego.
I just can't imagine that she's okay at this point.
Right.
Because everybody's calling for, like, hey, we just want to check in.
Yeah.
We've lost a princess before.
Something that I keep thinking about too is not having seen her kids.
Right.
That's just weird.
But we haven't seen her kids, so maybe they're all somewhere.
Maybe they've got their own suite or they had their own suite in the hospital or something. Yeah. Well, I have a couple of things that I printed off that I wanted to read to you.
Okay.
From TikTok.
Okay.
Just some comments, some thoughts from other people, and see what you think about them. Okay. These are all across various videos, but they all have something to do with the royal family, obviously. This person says, something strange is going on and we aren't being told. Somebody replied, they said when Kate's surgery was announced that she was unlikely to return to duties until after Easter. What's unclear? So, like, are we actually just blowing this out of proportion?
Right.
I mean, I guess we could be, but I feel like there's just too much going on that they could have just
I'm here for the drama.
Someone says, wait, are they switching bodies? Referring to King? Because they're both sick, or King was sick, and
they're Freaky Friday-ing us.
Somebody said, I think that is the logical explanation.
Yes, they're just switching bodies so the king can be young and sleep with his son.
Right. Somebody said, Kate, I feel, had ovarian cancer and had to have a full hysterectomy. This person said the last public appearance of Kate Middleton was on the 29th of April, 2011.
No.
You don't think so?
2011?
That was the day they got married.
The last public appearance of Kate Middleton was on the 29th of... What do you mean? I've seen her walking. I've seen her at funerals.
Well, you've seen Avril Lavigne, too.
Oh, they think that this is a dupe?
I guess.
What would be the point?
What would be the point of doing it with Avril?
That was too weird.
Kate must be having the best laughs reading all these conspiracy theories about her as she rests in her comfy clothes, no makeup, no hair done. I would be. Wonder which theory is her favorite.
I like that comment. It's very positive.
Yes, it is. This person said Kate was a birthing machine to the royals and her job is done.
Oh.
Which is scary, but was she? Can she have donated something to the king? Somebody said she can't donate a prostate.
Winner. I don't feel like they'd even do like a kidney transplant on this man. He wouldn't make it.
What's the point?
And then he's out and about, and she's still in the hospital.
Right. This person said, I saw a TikTok with a prediction that Kate is a contestant on the British game show called The Traitor. And honestly, it's sounding pretty legit right now. I also saw a theory that Kate Middleton is a contestant on The Masked Singer. Have you ever watched that?
No, but if this, I've heard that theory too. I can't believe we didn't bring it up. But if they pull that mask off, I haven't watched the show.
It's pretty good. You would like it, I think.
That's a brilliant marketing for The Masked Singer.
Oh, it really would be.
Oh my gosh.
Is Princess Kate singing as the giant sequin squirrel tonight?
Whoever started that within The Masked Singer, you're a genius.
Literally. Please get her on there.
But imagine if that's true. My head will explode.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, I'll be like, I didn't even know you could sing.
She's a woman of many talents.
She is.
This one says, someone on Twitter said Elizabeth held it together for 75 years and it's only taken 2 for the living to destroy it.
Yeah.
This one, these last 2 are my favorite.
Okay.
This one says, I too would do a Gone Girl if my bald ass husband cheated on me with someone who looked exactly like me, but horsier. Sorry, Lady Rose. Nay.
Exactly like me, but horsier. And I instantly pictured
horse.
Oh my gosh.
This is my favorite one. This is a DM that somebody named AJ Deluxe got on Instagram. It's coming from a person claiming to be Princess Kate. Their message says, hello. This is Princess Kate Middleton. I didn't really die, but I need 200 pounds in order to leave the country. I have Diana here with me, too. Next message. Hey, love, it's Diana.
Wow.
Well, there you have it. Diana and Princess Kate, they're off.
But they could use 200 pounds. What the heck? Was it 200 or 2,000?
200.
I wonder what that is in America.
No.
Wow. Well, we have covered the conspiracies of what do you call them?
The Kate-spiracies.
Every single one I can think of. It's insane. We got to do a follow-up when it's revealed because I can't hardly sleep at night. I'm just like looking. Kate, is it you? Looking at my dog barks. Is it Kate?
I have 2 more theories.
Oh.
That I forgot to mention.
Okay.
One is just somebody said that she was taken by the Russians. But this one says she pulled an Agatha Christie. Do you know what Agatha Christie did?
Yes, but say it.
So, in 1926, Agatha Christie is an author. She writes mystery novels. One day she wakes up, she gets her kids off to school, whatever, and then she's just driving, she's gone. Nobody can find her. There's no word. I mean, that's 1926. It's pretty hard to do. But 9 days later, she's found at a spa with no memory of how she got there. And when she checked in at the spa, she didn't use her name, but her husband's mistress's name.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
Is that what Princess Kate's doing?
That was brilliant.
She found out, snapped. She's like, I'm going to take a little break. And I'll be back when I'm done at the spa.
And also, she's Agatha Christie. She has to know people are looking for her.
Oh, for sure.
So she didn't forget what she was doing. She knew exactly what and the mistress's name? Chef's
yes.
Love it. Love it.
So, I don't know. Maybe that is what I would love that. I'm very pro Kate Middleton. Forget the rest of the royal family. Just find the woman, please.
Well, if we forgot any conspiracy theories, tell us in the comments because we want them all.
Kate, if you're watching, just put a comment down below.
You can come stay at my place.
Yeah,
come on
we'll
over.
protect you.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of What's the Vibe with Katie and Amy. You better like, share, and subscribe.
Now.
I think maybe the firm approach is going to work.
Okay.
We'll try it out. Bye.
Bye.